We have the conduit all placed and gravel packed around it. That was a lot of fun. And now we're filling in the ditch. I'm putting styrene in the ditch to make it easier to dig up later. Okay, so I got to quick record the styrene position. Over here is the 7-foot offset stake, and so we're 2 feet from the 7-foot offset stake is the edge of the clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This is the edge of the clay, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet to this rock here, and you can barely see the edge of the styrene there. There's 4 feet of styrene there, intended to be from the corner of the small building to about 5 feet in. Then this next sheet of styrene, this rock here is 25 feet in from the corner. This will be the edge of the corner of a 25-foot building, so we got 4 feet of styrene on each side of the corner of a 25-foot building, and then the next one will be down here at somewhere. Okay, the last piece of styrene is 5, 10. The last piece of styrene begins 10 feet from the vertical for the temporary. It is still October 3rd, 2017, and now I have to suck a piece of twine through that large diameter conduit that has the vacuum hose going into it. The other end of the conduit is down there near the yellow machines. It's about 400, how long is it? 280 feet. So I have to suck a piece of twine 280 feet to here. Then with the twine, I have to pull nylon strapping, 2,500 pound rated pull tape down to here. So let's see how this. So this is the other end of the conduit. I need to take the wrapper off of it and put my twine in and cross my fingers. I attached a roll of twine to a Home Depot parachute. The vacuum cleaner is running. Let's see what happens. Speed Home Depot vacuum. Oh my God. That parachute is very effective. It initially exerted a great deal of force. Okay, we've got 400 feet of twine. Okay, that we've stopped now. So I guess we've hit the other end. Look at that, I sawed a, holy cow. The kite string sawed a little notch in the pipe here. There it is. Now the bag's a little wet. That's disappointing. I sealed the conduit very well. I don't know how we got water in it. Next step is to pull this heavy twine back down to the other end using the kite string. Might as well remove this here so it doesn't cause any problem. I've protected the lip of the conduit here with a little duct tape. That may prevent the problem. It's time to pull the twine. A lot of topsoil got placed around the site today, maybe a little bit more than I would have liked. My mountain over here is pretty unremarkable now. I'm a little disappointed. Back on the east end now. I think I'll put the camera down for this. I've got about 100 feet of twine pulled. I was getting a lot of resistance, and I started to become concerned about the spool being sucked into the tube. So I've made a little thing here to hold the roll of twine, and it doesn't look like it's going to work. I've come up with a better and simpler solution. This will keep the spool from getting in the tube. Alright, I've had to make several trips down to the other end to untangle twine and whatnot, but it's finally come through. Something unbelievably bad happened. I was pulling twine off the spool and piling it on the ground so that I wouldn't have to be unwinding it from the spool as I was pulling. And the twine just ended. Halfway through the spool of twine, roughly, it just ended, and there was a new glued down end, and I had to tie the two ends together. Boy, am I glad I happened upon that rather than having the end go into the tube. That would have really kind of sucked. So now I got to go get the pull tape, attach the pull tape to the twine, and pull the pull tape through. Well, I'm running out of light. Here is the much ballyhooed pull tape on the official pull tape dispenser. I've wire tied a shovel to my generator and my vacuum cleaner. I'll need to take this off. Alright, here we go. Godspeed pull tape. Alright. You can't really see it, but the conduit has given birth to a length of pull tape. Time to go home. Mission accomplished.